for hand over the presentation to the different agencies.
Yes, Mr. Bora.
Sorry. The present speaker filed by the petitioner Bilal Bora against the respondent for not distributing the agricultural land.
Huh?
Agricultural land, dolomite, to the agricultural field in different districts of Assam. And accordingly, without distributing, the rupees 28 crores has been misappropriated. That's why he filed a present decree.
Why are you filing a writ petition?
Because he has filed an RTI.
Then?
For misappropriation of.
Then why are you not filing a FIR?
FIR loss.
Then what happened?
Yes, that this has not been taken any step.
Then why are you not moving under 156(3)?
Then he filed a present decree. Against that FIR, I have annexed the FIR. He has not.
Understood. If he has not taken any action, why you are not moving under 156(3) for an investigation?
A complaint was lodged. A complaint was lodged against the higher police officer.
Before
Before the CID DGP.
Before the court. Why have you not done under 156(3)? Why? That is the manner in which it has to be done. In view of the Sakira Basu's, the judgment, this court under 226 should not. Unless you are filing a PIL, it's a different aspect of the matter.
Yes, that is true.
Well,
sure. I have come to know that provision.
Provision has been there from 1973.
That is true. Already the CID has already registered a case.
Then?
Another FIR. Another petitioner on the basis of petitioner FIR. It has already filed.
Then what remains?
The present petition is not actually infrastructure.
Infrastructure.
Yes.
The learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner submits that in respect to the allegations so made in the writ petition, the central, what is that? CID's full form is what?
Criminal Investigation Department.
The CID, Assam.
If you lordship book see page 5 of my affidavit. FPP filed by respondent 6. By 12. The details.
Yes, what is that?
But this is the FIR matter. Some other organization has filed not pursuant to which investigation is being carried out.
Submits that in respect to the allegations so made in the writ petition, similar allegations were also made by an association in the name and style of Bishop Stramik Unayan Purishad.
Yes. President of Bishop.
And on the basis thereof, a CID case number 57/2014 was registered. Subsequent thereto, the charge sheet was submitted.
Part charge sheet.
Part charge sheet has been submitted on 12/12/2016. He therefore submits that as the allegations so made by the petitioner against the concerned private respondents have been duly investigated upon, the instant writ petition has become infructuous. Taking into account the above, the instant writ petition therefore stands closed as it has become infructuous. 5. Yes. Status of acquisition proceedings as well as the compensation so paid pursuant to the affidavit filed by respondent number.
In this matter, I have informed in the morning that they have received a letter yesterday, my lord. The respondent has received a letter yesterday, my lord. So I need a short accommodation, my lord.
For what?
For bringing the status of acquisition as per order dated 6/11/2020.
Friday. Adikitai. Ms. M. Bormon,
my lord.
appearing on behalf of the respondent number 5,
Five.
6.
Friday, I'm appearing on behalf of NHADSL. Lordship, it's not on Friday, any other day.
Then tell me what is your
My
instruction?
instruction is, Your Lordship,
Have the petitioners received the payment?
Lordship, the new amount, the amount which has been placed before the 3G by the NHADSL to the higher authority for the sanctioning of the residual amount, what my learned friend has mentioned about the last time regarding on the some other payment has to be received. On that part, Your Lordship, NHADSL has already sanctioned the amount to his higher authority for releasing of the amount to the Scala. So my instruction is that let this matter be fixed for a time so that I can give a full instruction before it's approved court. That is my
No,
instruction
no,
in the
no.
morning time.
You
I have.
see, here is a case, there is an award passed.
No, what, sir?
What is your case?
2019, the circle officer has filed an affidavit stating that some of the petitioners have received the compensation,
Ah,
and in respect of some other petitioners, the authorities are verifying it, and within due course, the same would be released to the petition.
hmm. Here he has stated in this affidavit of 27/11/2019, stating that some petitioners have received corrigendum sent to NHIDCL for necessary action. Then in additional list will be compensated after approval of the 3G. This is of 2019. We are in the fag end of 2023. Until now, you are still in the process.
No, Lordship, in my
Then what is this?
Lordship detail, that will be come from the Kala, not from my side. Whatever the assessment will come from the.
Then you take your seat.
Ah,
Yes.
let them-
What has happened? This is the instruction I've asked for. That was done on 6/11.
Yes.
We'll have it on Friday.
I'll do it.
Miss N. Borman, the learned counsel, appearing on behalf of the respondent number 5, submits that the instructions directed to be obtained on 6/11/2023 have not yet been obtained, and seeks for a short accommodation so that the instructions could be obtained. This is the matter again on 17th of November 2023, on which date Miss M. Borman shall ensure that the instructions as sought for is obtained. 6 to 8. Yes, what are these matters?
My lord, I'm appearing on behalf of my senior, Mr. K. Puya.
Who?
Mr. K. Puya. Mr. K. Puya.
Ah.
My lord, I'm here to submit on his behalf.
Evict the respondent who have illegally occupied the entire 23 bighas of land of so and so. Immediately direct the respondent to implement the land allotment proceedings in respect of file prepared by Imad. Watch the impugn allotment proceedings for so and so. Yes, madam, what is your instruction?
As per 24, order dated 29/4/2022, my lord.
29?
29/4/2022. Some query has been raised by the Honorable Court, my lord.
Now, how do you allot reserve land? Tag number 232,
Yes, my
282 and 632 is a reserve land. Had recommended land measuring 39 bighas of land covered by tag number 238 and so to the erosion affected people of Beki.
My lord.
As per the report of the Circle Officer Backboard, Revenue Circle, 13230 is a periodic patta land But in tag number 282 of Donia village, 16 is recommended. But how are you recommending if the entire land is a village reserve?
That ought not to be, my lord. That a recommendation may not be correct, but it's not in final also, because in our affidavit that it was sent for approval to the government, but that approval has not given, my lord.
Huh?
That land advisory committee proposal has also sent to the government, my lord, but it was not accorded approval, my lord.
Who is
In a-
appearing for response number 5 and 6?
Five and
Donia Anchalik Senior Madrasa.
full authorities are represented to some.
Kenyan.
You are appearing?
Yes, Johnny Anthony.
Yes. You have got allotment over that land?
Yes, ma'am, that land advisory committee, I have not submitted affidavit in opposition, but land advisory committee has allotted the land for the school, my lord, madrasa.
How? If it's a village reserve land.
It is, my lord, how, my lord, but land advisory committee, as per that.
No. Land advisory committee only gives a recommendation. They don't allot anybody.
Ma'am, where the school is located, my lord, that land has been, land advisory committee has considered for.
Whatever may be. But
Approval,
the
my lord.
question is,
Yes.
the allotment has to be made by the government on the basis of the allotment proposal recommendation that the DC is to issue the periodic patta. That's the law.
Yes, my lord, there is a law.
Has that happened? No.
But meantime, my lord, meanwhile, my lord, another school has come up. The same name of this Jonia Anchalik High School, my. Now it is high school. Earlier it is a madrasa. Now it is high school. Another school has come up that this land belongs to them. Now this honorable court already passed an order, my lord, in favor of that Jonia Anchalik school. That school has been established over that about the aforesaid land, and writ appeal also filed. And writ appeal has affirmed the judgment of the honorable single judgment. If your lordship allows me, my lord, some time, then I will, my lord, though that it is, but I did not file. But some time may be allowed, I will file some affidavit, my lord, regarding this, my lord.
I am not filed every time you have been asking for. These are matters of 2016. But every time you are asking, see, 5/4/2019 submits that in terms with the earlier order, the affidavit has been prepared and would be filed within a day or two. Why?
That is government, my lord.
That is you. You are Mr. Bizina.
Well, then I just sometime, just 1 week time, maybe 1 week time, only 1 week time. I'll bring the record.
What is this 1 week time business and all?
No,
This
no,
is
you
what
just-
is happening.
The order passed by the honorable court
Every
is there,
time.
my lord.
See, 10/12/2018, Mr. B. Sena, the Land Council for the Private Reserve, prays for and is granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit. Every time this is happening.
At the last chance, my lord, otherwise, because the order passed by the honorable court is there, my lord. It's holding the field.
Whatever may be. Now, madam, you get your instructions. We'll have it on Monday. Monday, 20. You want to file your affidavit,
Yes,
file your
yes.
affidavit in the meantime.
Yes, my lord.
You get your instruction. How can these lands be allotted in view of the land policy of 2019
And
if it is a village reserve land?
that recommendation was of
Whatever may be. These are of 2022. These are held on 2002. But Jakpal Singh has come prior to that. Unless you de-reserve, you cannot.
my lord.
Miss M. Bormon, the Learned Counsel, appearing on behalf of the petitioner, on behalf of the respondent, Deputy Commissioner Borpeta, has placed before this court an instruction dated 18/5/2022. From a perusal of the said instruction, it reveals that the lands which are covered by dark number 282 and 432 of Jonia Revenue Village under Jonia Moza are reserved land, village reserve land, bracket VGR. So it further reveals that there was a recommendation being made by the SDLAC for allotment of 39 bighas of land covered by Dag number 282 and 482 in favor of the erosion affected people of Beki River. It has also been mentioned that as per the report of the circle officer, Bagpur Revenue Circle, Dag number 232 is a periodic patta land. But in Dag number 282 of Donia village, 16 bighas of land was recommended for allotment to erosion affected family of the river Beki. The said instruction is kept on record and marked with the letter X. Be that as it may, this court has inquired with the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the district commissioner, Borbetta, as to how the reserve land, that is VGR, Village Grazing Reserve, can be allotted or settled unless the said land has been de-reserved. Such instruction, the said instruction, the Miss M. Burman appearing on behalf of the junior government advocate seeks for an accommodation to obtain the said instructions. List the matter again on 22nd of November 2023. Mr. B. Sinha, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the private respondents, seeks for an accommodation for filing the affidavit. This court has duly taken note of the order sheet and finds that on various occasions time has been taken. Be that as it may, a final opportunity is given to to Mr. B. Sinha to file the affidavit on or before 20/11/2023. List accordingly.
Obligement.
And
Regarding issuance of the scheduled caste certificate to this petitioner, is belonging to community Milord, Bonia community. As per the census of 1991 Milord, this census report I have, it is in serial number 3, Bonia communities are shown as Milord scheduled caste. But Milord, this application they are submitted in the year 2016, 2014 Milord, but his online, offline certificate has not yet been considered.
yes,
Annexure 4,
understood, but they say that the certificate cannot be issued unless you submit those necessary documents. Pertaining to these documents, either a recommendation from the chairman of the Scheduled Caste Development Board or the concerned ward of Commissioner Gaombura as per the government form. Unless you give it, why you are given the
Well, he
answer?
has
What about
approached-
your father?
he has approached before this authority, Milord, but they have not issued.
Why?
But thing is this,
But that
Milord,
is not the issue here.
no, this
That is not the issue here. Why you have approached those authorities? Have you made those authorities a party?
yes, Milord, they are
Then-
party. They are party.
Where have you mentioned?
Yes, Milord. Their response number 6 is the chairman subdivisional scheduled caste development board, Milord. He should have filed this affidavit, Milord. That's not filed. Now regarding this,
Tell
Milord,
me where you have approached them.
all these applications are there, Milord.
Where?
And particularly along with my application, main application submitted to the deputy commissioner, he is the main authority to issue this certificate, Milord. Because
On behalf of both,
Malay's cousin has received the certificate in 2000 Milord 18, 2015 Milord at page 32, his own cousin. And only problem is this Milord, his father did not have this caste
Who is
certificate.
appearing for all these people? The
The
chairman,
deputy-
subdivisional scheduled caste, ward commissioner, Gaambura. Have you approached the Gaambura?
Yes, Milord,
Why Gaambura is not a party?
Milord,
Who are you?
I am for what commission? What commission?
Yes, why haven't you given him the certificate?
I can only recommend, Milord.
Understood? Why? He has approached you.
It is difficult to determine whether he belongs to that caste or a ward commissioner.
So why haven't you replied to him? Very difficult to find out instead of saying it to me. Why?
Well, page 54 is the certificate issued to the own uncle,
To whom?
Rajendra Mohan Karmakar, his own uncle, Milord. But his father, Jitendra Mohan Karmakar, did not obtain the certificate. This is the difficulty. He said, no, I am not obtaining the certificate. His father died. But his own uncle, Rajendra Mohan Karmakar, he has the certificate. And again, Milord, at page 32,
What is your
Ajit-
father's name?
Jitendra Mohan Karmakar,
And his father's name?
same Milord.
Same me? Where have you mentioned? Same.
My lord, even this is not mentioned, my lord, this regarding my lord, annexure 32, page 32, annexure 9 is, my lord, his own cousin, my lord. He also received his certificate from Jorhat district.
How do I know? He's his own cousin.
No, this my lord, deputy
In fact,
commissioner
my
should have
lord,
inquired.
that
The
notification,
deputy commissioner is the authority to issue this certificate. He should have inquired these things, my lord.
Deputy commissioner says that okay, but first of all, you give me a certificate from that. There's one Ayana Anusud
has
Jati, that one.
Yes.
Have
he
you
did not
approached
even
them?
one reply to this petitioner
Huh.
because this application online,
You
offline,
were
both.
supposed to submit these certificates from. Yes. Have you approached? Murad has not received the recommendation from the President Secretary of the District President of Anusud Jati Porikhod, Chairman of the Scheduled Caste, so and so, or the apex body of the caste organization authorized by government as per the guideline issued by so and so.
as per guideline, my lord, clause 6 is there, my lord.
Yes, guidelines on the standard procedure for issuance of
Yes,
caste certificate. What is
6E.
required?
Page
Step by
6.
all application forms shall be received in the office of the Deputy Commissioner. Forms shall be scrutinized in detail at the time of every application shall be issued on the acknowledgement, and all application received for coverage shall be issued to the Imam, the designated officer. Yes, list of documents to be attached with the standard. 2 copies of passport size, permanent residence certificate or any other period of the year, caste certificate of the parents or any supporting proof of case status, caste status, affidavit by the applicant or the parents in lieu, report of the Gaambura in the case of rural areas, ward commissioner in the case of urban areas. Recommendation of the Gaambura may be skipped if the parents of the applicants have already been issued. So
So this
Only
parent,
this
why you have not approached this Gaambura and all?
My lord, he has approached. My lord, because
Recommendation of the president secretary. So you need E and F.
Yes.
Then why you have not got all these people? Why have you approached this Anusit Jati Porikhod, chairman of the scheduled caste
yes, my lord,
board,
this chairman, executive officer,
and why they have not given?
municipal board also approached.
No, not the
given
municipal
any
board.
reply
We
to
are
this
not
petitioner.
concerned with these municipal boards and all. Whom have you approached? Let us see your representations.
At page 31, my lord.
To the chairman, Dhubri Municipal Board, what is he going to do? This is the recommendation of the ward commissioner in the case of urban areas. Ward commissioner. Is he the ward commissioner? The chairman.
Page 2, my lord.
You are staying where? Dhubri?
Yes,
Then recommendation of the ward may be skipped if the parents are there. Because these will require all this verification. But why haven't you approached these people? The president, secretary of the president of Anusad Jati Parishad, chairman of the scheduled caste, have you approached them?
Yes, my lord.
Where is it?
This, this letter is not here.
Then,
My lord, this deputy commissioner should have, my lord, send one letter to this
No.
commissioner.
this is the format in
Only
which you are need to
Format
file.
under the guideline, my lord.
Yeah, it is given. If your parents doesn't have, then also you have to get the certificate. Why you are not getting the certificate?
But on the other hand,
These matters should have been disposed of at the motion stage itself.
Could have been. But
Yeah, 7 years have unnecessarily gone by. You are appearing
only
for
in the
what
affidavit,
commissioner?
what, commissioner? Why haven't you issued the recommendation? He has approached you.
Sir, my lord, for that part, whether
my lord, when
no
my
role to issue
uncle is-
recommendation.
To inquire necessary action against the non-recommending or replying of the prescribed demand. This is our letter to the ward commissioner dated 11th, number 11, dated so and so, delivered on so and so by speed post. Why you are giving it by speed post?
they refuse to receive sometimes.
Where have you
It's a
mentioned?
problem.
Where you mentioned? And what is this certificate of identity to displeased? What are these? Where is your communication to on 16th of January 2016? You have not enclosed that.
Yes, yes.
That? Sir Goswami, you have spoiled
My
your
lord,
case.
let me file one affidavit reply.
Who?
With regard to this petitioner. Against the, my lord, affidavit filed by the deputy commissioner.
Then,
Then, my lord, I will enforce if these are available with the petitioner.
next week?
Yes.
These matters should not remain.
Yes, my lord. He is in fact an advocate, my lord, by profession. But because his father did not have this certificate, that's why he has
No, if it is not there, then also you can very well.
definitely.
This it is
Yes,
better you have to approach the ward commissioner. And ward commissioner, why you have not given the recommendation?
Really, my lord, this is the highest authority matter. What commissioner is a very small portion.
You have to only recommend report, submit a report.
He could have recommended.
What no, recommendation you give or not, that is your lookout. But you have to submit a report.
Other
Why you have not?
press application may be
No, my lord.
approach the region what commissioner matter.
Uh,
I will contact them. Consider.
and you have not made this president's secretary of district president of EA or the chairman of the scheduled caste. Have you made them? Chairman, who is appearing for response number 6? Dhubri Bar Association? What is this?
He is advocate, my lord.
Chairman is an advocate? No. What is this address you have put? Response number 6. Hmm?
No, it's a
What is this address? Chairman, Subdivisional Scheduled Caste Development Board,
Dhubri.
Subdivision, Dhubri Subdivision, Dhubri Bar Association.
No, bar is wrongly typed, my lord.
Then
But
that is why it has not, he is not appearing. Who is appearing for response number 6?
Six is represented as per cause list, my lord.
Huh?
AK Sharma.
You are representing?
No, my lord. AK Sharma. Name is reflected appearing advocate, my lord.
AK Sharma. Who is he?
Sharma.
Anyways,
Cause list reflects.
we do one thing, Mr. Usami. This is not going to solve unless you are filing all these things. You file applications before these people. Within 15-20 days. And I give them a direction to consider and give them. And on the basis thereof, you file a fresh application. That is the only
Yes, sir.
win-win situation you have.
It will do good.
That is because unless you file a reply,
Yes.
and then again
the matter.
it comes up, oh, you never know what is going to happen.
Lingering on.
Already it has.
Yes.
The person who had lost the opportunity.
Yes.
He may not now require me being an attorney.
But his children may require in future.
That my lord, the cousin of the petitioner also got the certificate from Jorhat district.
Jorhat district.
Jorhat district, not Dhubri.
Kajin got received from
Then it is in NX.
Jorhat district. He because he was staying there for about long time. His cousin, own cousin. Now he is in USA, but he was here for about 25 years or so. He received the certificate from
That
Jorhat.
is immaterial. That is not one of the documents which is required.
Yes.
Okay. The instant writ petition has been filed by the petitioner seeking a direction upon the respondent authorities to issue the scheduled caste certificate to the petitioner. The facts involved in the instant case herein is that the petitioner claims that he belongs to the Bonia community, which is a scheduled caste in Assam. The petitioner, it is also a admitted fact that the petitioner's parents did not apply for the scheduled caste certificate, but the petitioner applied for the scheduled caste certificate to the Deputy Commissioner's office of Dhubri on 31/10/2015. Along with the said application, the petitioner submitted a copy of the voters list of 1971 and 1966. Semicolon. Copies of the identity to displace Goldsmith certificate in the name of the applicant's parents and paternal uncle, issued by the Secretary, Subdivisional Association of Goldsmith, Dhubri Subdivision. The copy of the proof of residential address issued by the Dhubri Municipal Board with holding number. The copies of the scheduled caste certificate in the name of the applicant's genealogical GENEALOGI paternal uncle issued by the subdivisional welfare officer Dhubri subdivision. E. Copy of the scheduled caste certificate in the name of the applicant's genealogical cousins issued by the Deputy Commissioner of Jorhat. F. An affidavit on caste claim by the applicant. And also, G. A certificate It is also the case of the petitioner that the petitioner had duly applied for a report from the Ward Commissioner of the Dhubri Municipal Board by filing an application on 16/11/2016. In 11. (16/1, 2016). But the Ward Commissioner did not submit the report. It is, however, not known as to whether the petitioner had applied before the president of the secretary of the district president of Anusit Jati Porikot, chairman of the Scheduled Caste Development Board, president, secretary of the apex body of caste organization authorized by the government. Be that as it may, as the petitioner's application for issuance of the caste certificate has not been considered, and the petitioner having not been issued the caste certificate, the petitioner has approached this court by filing the present writ petition. This court further finds it relevant to take note of in the records, there is an affidavit filed by the Assistant Commissioner, Dhubri, on behalf of the respondent number 2. In the said affidavit, it was duly admitted that the petitioner's application was received but it was the specific case as set out in the said affidavit that the petitioner submitted the application without the recommendation from the Gambura / the ward commissioner, which is mandatory as per the government instruction dated 21/10/2013. Wherein stating that the report / recommendation of the Gambura / the ward commissioner may be skipped if the parents of the applicant have already been issued SC certificate. It was further mentioned that the recommendation from the president / secretary of the district president of Anusit Jati Porikot / chairman of the Scheduled Caste Development Board / the president / secretary of the apex body of caste organization was also not enclosed. It was also mentioned that though the petitioner have enclosed a certificate issued in the name of Rajendra Mohan Karmakar, but the same was not admissible as per the government guidelines, in as much as the parents' SC certificate would have been admissible. To the said affidavit, an office memorandum dated 21/10/2013 have been enclosed as Annexure Roman 1. At serial number 6 of the said office memorandum, the list of documents required to be attached with the standard application form have been mentioned. The said clause 6 of the said office memorandum, being relevant for the purpose of the instant dispute, is reproduced here in London. The learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner submits that in view of the stand which has been taken in the said affidavit filed by the respondent number 2, the petitioner would again apply for the caste certificate in terms with the office memorandum dated 21/10/2013, and would also approach the ward commissioner of the Dhubri municipality, as well as also the chairman of the Scheduled Caste Development Board. That is one, na? You want to approach
Yes.
Development Board. Or but you want to approach this president, secretary of district, president of Anusit Jatipuri, or whom? Whom do you want to approach?
My lord, the Sub-Regional Scheduled Caste Development Board is here.
You want to approach him, na? Would approach the chairman of the Scheduled Caste Development Board. Seeking their recommendations. The Learned Council, however, submits that a time frame may be granted, given to the said authorities, so that the said authorities disposes of the requests so made by the petitioner at the earliest. Mr.
Yes.
So and so, appearing on behalf of the respondent number four,
Five.
respondent number 5 submits that if the petitioner submits an application, fresh application, that same shall be duly considered within a time frame. Ms. M. Borman, appearing on behalf of the respondent number 6, appearing on behalf of the other respondents, further submits that if the petitioner submits an application, the same shall be duly considered on its own merits within a time frame. Taking into account the above, this court therefore disposes of the instant writ petition, thereby granting the liberty to the petitioner to approach the ward commissioner of the Dhubri Municipal Board, as well as the chairman of the Scheduled Caste Development Board, by submitting an application seeking their recommendations of the report. This court directs the respondent number 5 and 6 directs the ward commissioner of the Dhubri Municipal Board, as well as the chairman of the Subdivisional Scheduled Caste Development Board, to consider the said application and dispose of the same within a period of 3 months from the date of filing of such application. This court further grants the liberty to the petitioner to file an application seeking a fresh application seeking the caste certificate, provided the petitioner gets the document, he is in possession of the documents as enumerated in clause 6 of the office memorandum dated 21/10/2013. And in such circumstances, if the petitioner files an application, the deputy commissioner shall, on the basis of the said documents, consider the request for issuance of the SC certificate within a period of 3 months therefrom. With the above, the instant petition therefore stands disposed.
Obliged.
This is the only way, Mr. Gustami.
Yes. Obliged.
This would have
Other
been
is still
at the motion stage.
Pending for another long time. Obliged, Lord.
Yeah. But I mean, yes, what is these matters?
Your Lordship, this is pertaining to central comprehensive insurance policy.
Ah.
So what has happened, Lordship, there are
Why did there are so many matters?
all these are for different periods, different years.
Same person?
Same person. Ishwar put for that.
Okay, same. Okay. Then
The issue, Lordship, what has happened is that initially there was scheme of NEIP 1997. So under NEIP 1997, this company was registered. Then what happened in 2007, that NEIP 2007 came. So, but like their commercial production was sometime in 2006. So they registered under earlier scheme. Now NEIP 2007, there the mechanism is slightly different. Earlier it was slightly different for approvals. Earlier it was a nodal agency was National Insurance Company, wherein you'll have to show that premium paid receipt, then they will reimburse the money. The literal under 2007, what has happened? That state level committee was formed. The state level committee will approve it. Then only you will get the money from the net fee. Net fee has come in. nodal agency. Now, Lordship, what has happened is, though there, I mean, the agencies which were already registered under 1997, they are allowed to have this benefit for 10 years. But like there was no specific mention where how this mechanism will be, how this approval will be done, because now the SLC has come in under 2007. So there was some, confusion about approval process. So clarification was sought from the central government. The central government hasn't responded to this as yet, Lordship, but it's, so many years has passed. So latest, Lordship,
What are
2000,
you doing for the central government?
last time, Lordship, like I have given a copy to the central government also, seeking clarifications. Clarification was sought in 2012. Then they have been continuing, Lordship, seeking for clarification. So nothing has come from them. And August 2023, the last letter has gone.
Is the name been shown?
Lordship,
Whose name? Yes, there.
RK Chaudhary,
He is the central government council. Get him.
last time RK Chaudhary appeared, Lordship.
Maybe.
I have given him a copy of this.
Eastern SDI. Hmm?
Let me have the instruction.
Well, next week.
Next week.
So this is going on. This can't keep on going on.
Yes, communicated, but no instruction yet, sir. No instruction yet.
Show me that. And what is your instruction? What are you asking?
Yes.
But there is a letter of the TIIP of 15 to 2008
Yes, Lordship.
that has instructed to consider claims relating to the period from 1/4/2007.
Yes.
That is the NEIIP.
Lordship.
And the CIS will be disbursed on the recommendation of the SLC in which Netflix, besides others, would also be a member. With regards to claims up to him, the existing policy will be followed for disbursement of each elector force.
We have already given a copy to conflict respect.
Yes. Why have you sent on 1311? The direction was given by this court as far back as on when? 510. You have issued on 1311 and now you say that we have no instruction. 1311 is day before. Huh? This is the state of affairs. Pathetic. Pathetic state of affairs.
The matter is taken up for next week, but I'll leave in time and try.
How did you send it? Don't tell me by simple post,
By mail.
by mail.
Yes.
Are you sure? You must have sent it by simple post
By
so that it goes slowly
No,
in the manner in which you have done.
taken up for next week, but I'll try to.
Next week you take it, otherwise this court will pass directions
Sure.
that you have to give him. Because they are entitled to.
No.
They are entitled. There is no denial that they are not entitled to. It is a question of your disbursal.
Yes, no, sir, only the
How
clarification,
can you stall it?
only
The
the,
central government, you pay them directly for the amount. Forget about all the other nodal agency by which we are going to do it.
By
Monday.
next week. By next week.
Monday.
If you are-
Pass
By
the order. Let me
next
come
Friday.
back. Let me come back.
आधार में कोई कुछ क्यों बोला करना चाहिए
हाँ।
आधार में कोई क्यों बोला करना चाहिए within certain time.
Document is submitted for my signature. We have not get the communication copy of the debit and need a copy for that. And industry department has not filed the affidavit. The last.
Madam, what do you want?
We need,
You
need a copy
want
of the
you
communication.
want the comprehensive insurance,
Yes.
isn't it? We'll take care of that one. This court, by an order dated 5/10/2023, sought for instructions from the Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade as regards the mode in which the claims under the Central Comprehensive Insurance Subsidy Scheme under the NEIT 1997 is to be settled. And for that purpose, had directed the Deputy Solicitor General of India, Mr. R.K. Dev Chaudhary, to obtain instructions This court have also taken note of the communication issued by the Commissioner of Industries and Commerce, Assam, to the Director, to the Government of Assam, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, dated 10/8/2023, which was placed before this court by Mr. A. Koliter, the Learned Standing Counsel for the Industries Department.
Director of Government of India.
The said communication is kept on record and marked with the letter X. Today, when the matter has been taken up, Mr. S. Roy, the learned counsel appearing standing counsel, the learned assistant, who are you? The learned central government counsel submitted that on 13/11/2023, the instruction which have been sought for was duly communicated to the Secretary to the Government of India, Ministry of Commerce and Industries, Department of Industrial Promotion, Policy and Promotion. But the instructions have not yet been received. This court again fixes this matter on 22nd of November 2023. On which date? The central government, on which date the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the Union of India shall ensure that the instructions as sought for by the order dated 5/10/2023 is duly obtained. So it is made clear that failure to do so, this court shall take up the instant writ petition on merits and dispose of the same. The instructions which have been sought for by the communication dated 13/11/2023, which was forwarded, which was placed before this court, is also kept on record and marked with the letter Y. List accordingly. What do you want?
Can first as payable from 24 to 29 October.
Not necessary. You want the money or your senior? What do you want? Money.
Document, just take a photocopy of that. Pray for a passport.
Why?
Here is- and,
Mr. Vishwas has on the last
For railway
occasion
1 and 2, my lord.
submitted.
As a matter released pertaining to the eviction, there are 14 applicants, my lord. 14 applicants, common,
Eviction under?
in the railway land, my lord.
Why is this matter pending before this court?
We have a degree in our favor.
Decree for what?
To evict us.
Huh?
So declaring access.
Decree for what decree?
The relevant portion of that judgment is a paid.
That is pertaining to only 4 because of land, my lord. Not for all, not this land. That is a different.
That is the issue which is to be decided whether the land which they are contemplating to evict. They are the owners of that sort of land or that belongs to it.
Entire land, when during this time of Saraighat Bridge, we have taken up. And yeah, most of the land have been occupied by the unauthorized person.
What is this type of writ petition? Have they issued any notice?
They have filed the affidavit, they have confirmed that they are going to, they were the first of
How?
the deputy commissioner issued this to us, and the last annexure is the representation from our side. It clearly says that we have called us for a meeting over the disputed land, the railway. So kindly afford us a hearing. That is page. And in the affidavit,
No. What do they say?
this is our representation to the deputy commissioner in 2010. With reference to your memo, we the undersigned persons would like to brief satisfact your kindness that by memo under reference to Professor Jadupari were asked to appear before your person, participate in the hearing over the disputed land situated at the village for Jadupari under Professor Jadupari. It is going that due compliance with the state we have appeared before your person. We are asked to sit in the hospital wherein the London and the deputy commissioner to take up the hearing basically over the land pertaining to the article of Pastor number 109. We produce the safety certificate that outside the by recognizing the position whether therefore
In how much land you are in occupation?
we are in this case we are confined ourselves only to 4 bighas and 4 bighas.
You are not as regards the other land.
Because they are claiming that they got a decree. Well, your lordship may pass an order for without following the due process of law, which should not be. And their land is, there is a letter to the deputy commissioner demarcation of their land, if at all. Till today it has not been done. And we have occupied the land before the construction of the bridge, my lord, Saraiঘাট bridge. And then your lordship, entire area has been occupied by unauthorized person. All railway land.
How much?
More than 200 bighas.
So here they are only concerned with 4 bighas.
4 bighas.
4 bighas, 3 lessons.
3 lessons.
So we'll just remove that 4 bighas, 3 lessons and we'll give you the liberty to proceed.
That should be demarcated. That is the exact
That
land.
will be demarcated, whatever thing
Yes.
is required, but they should not be evicted from 4 bighas, 3 lessons.
Without following the due process of law.
What is this due process? Means you cannot, because there is already a decree in their favor.
Well-
That decree has not been set aside.
We have challenged, but we have lost in High Court. We have challenged,
So that decree has not been is not set aside.
not set.
So in respect to 4 bighas, 3 acres of land covered by NK Patta number 1, number 7, 8 and 9 of Dag number so and so of village so and so, they shall not be disturbed. But remaining land you can very well. But then you can't actually ask for more than that. Didn't you? Happy.
Can you make it ask this sort of present?
Who is your senior?
These are next 7. Because he was ready with the hearing.
No, it is the same.
I just
What
went
honorable
over-
court has said,
I went over the file right here.
you are claiming only 4 bighas as per your written.
Okay. The moment we see him,
My lord,
we'll pass the order in his respect. We'll dispose it of today.
much of that.
Or at 2 or what?
No. Once we see him, give him another 10 minutes. Let him come. By 12:15, otherwise I'm going to take it.
I will
Inform
be in
me.
other court. That is the problem. And
I am for number 8 and 9.
Yes, what is the case?
The petitioner has challenged our settlement. Petitioner has challenged the settlement order made in favor of the private responsibility.
They challenge your settlement?
Yes, sir. Next D,
Where?
next D, page 28.
No, where has the petitioner challenged the set aside and quash the impugned settlement order of government land to the private respondent in terms with the impugned opinion furnished by Swen, which was made in contrary to the inquiry report dated Swen. Who is the counsel for the petitioner?
Name has proved Mr.
Yes, you are there.
I'm sorry.
Tell me.
Alert here. The petitioner has filed a writ petition under the wherein alert the petitioner's father, this petitioner number 2 father, they purchased a plot of land, my lord, 1 bigha.
Hmm.
And since the father was all along being the colonel of the army personnel method, was in service. In 1987, he was expert. Then that 1 bigha land in the part the restaurant number 8 and 9 took a rent. Took rent, my lord, and they continued their business. Subsequently, they have taken over the land, my lord. They somewhere they ran their business, and thereby subsequently that plot of land they approved the authority consent, they converted their name. And when the process was continued, then immediately the petitioner approved the authority consent, and that process has been stopped. Lordship will find at page 28, my lord. The process was initiated. Page 28. Out of one bigha, 2 kathas are married. Page 28. Now that page 28 has been stopped by later dated at page 30 law. The government then, since they have the own patta lane in Guwahati itself,
Oh.
how this response number 8 and 9,
Hmm.
that report Lordship will find at page 32 Lord, inquiry report conducted by the SDO Sadar Kamrup Metro Lordship will find page 32. On the application of this petition, this whole inquiry was conducted. Then it was found that this response number 8 and 9, they ran their NASCO motor and servicing center of tug number 417, and they have their own plot of land, my lord, that has been stated in the report itself, my lord. That is at page 35. At page 35, serial number 5. Now, only my lord, out of this 1 giga, 2 kata 10 letters they have covered my lord. Now rest of the land is there, my lord. And to settle the matter, my lord, and the rest of the 2 kata 10 letters, that has to be considered, my lord, since dispute is going on since long, my lord, and they now occupied the 2 kata 10 letters, and the rest part is, my lord, they have blocked by giving the gate, my lord. That may be opened, and even the government has also given this finding, my lord. In my reply, I have given that the rest of the land, my lord, lot people find. The government has also come to the conclusion that rest of the land should be given to the petitioner for amicably settlement. That part I have already given in the reply, my lord.
Yes. How have you got the land?
We have purchased it
From
from, so we have filed our affidavit, Lordship,
from whom?
from one Deviram Das. Lord.
Who was the annual patta holder?
Yes, sir.
So that annual patta which was cancelled on account of
Yes. Lord.
non-renewal,
Thereafter, we,
that was interfered by the Assam Board of Revenue.
yes, Lord.
Now, thereupon you have purchased the annual patta land from him.
Yes, Lord.
How much? Where is your sale deed? For purchase?
It's not annexed here, Lordship. But we applied 2 kata 10, or we applied for settlement of 2 kata 10 letters.
How can there be a settlement if the annual patta is revived? You purchased it from the same person.
Yes, I earlier in 75 I purchased, but I have the documents I have enclosed.
You have
And
enclosed.
subsequently, in their affidavit also, they have admitted that they were the tenant, para 4, in their affidavit.
That I have seen it.
Yes, and they were the tenant. And since the person's, the father of the petitioner, my lord, he was the colonel, he was all along in the army, and posting was there, my lord. He has to go here and there, and they took the chance, my lord, and thereby they say that it has been purchased, but nowhere the this registered letter.
So was there any settlement made in your favor?
Yes, Lord.
Where is that?
It's Annexure D, page 28, Lordship, of the writ petition.
Annexure D, page 28 of the writ petition. Now you have challenged this 1610.
No, that lordship again thereafter page 30 lord. Page 30. That has been stopped by the government.
Thereafter,
Thereafter, my lord, that requested not to accept premium of correction of land records and enquiries. Now lordship will find
thereafter there is an inquiry made.
yes, and
And pursuant to the inquiry, the legal representative has in 2010 given a report. Now, on the basis thereof, what has happened?
lordship will find then this continuation of this representation of the petitioner, my lord.
And the petitioner thereupon paid the premium on
No.
when?
It is not.
2008. How did the petitioner pay the premium in 2008?
It has been that process has been stopped.
Yes, how did he pay the premium in 2008?
After that order, Lordship, 2008
No, no,
order.
because the thing was cleared by the legal reimburser in 2010. How did you pay the premium in 2008?
We paid in July.
How?
Before that. After that,
In 2006, there was a direction not to accept.
no, Lordship, no, Lordship, not to accept. That is on 2008 August. Before that, we have paid.
Okay. And what is there? Any order of stay?
Lordship will find the last, in my reply, my lord, 8 and, against the reply of response number 4, 8 and 9, my lord. That reply I have filed. Here I have enclosed the government's decision, my lord. Reply to response number 8 and 9, Lordship will find. The note which I got through RTI, my lord. Lordship will firstly peruse at page 69.
Hmm.
This is a letter, my lord, written by one brigadier.
69.
69.
Okay, reply.
No, in the reply, my lord.
Yeah.
This is a letter to the deputy commissioner by brigadier of 99 APO, that Anjali Datta, wife of late Colonel Shishir Kumar Datta, resident of 6 miles, Khanapara, Guwahati 22, is a landless ex-serviceman widow. Late Colonel S.K. Datta had purchased a plot of land measuring 1 figure covered by Dag number 22, Patta number 22, under Moda number 22. A small hut was also constructed on the plot of residing for immediate use after retirement. Subsequently, in 1977, late Colonel S.K. Datta was posted away from Guwahati till he died prematurely in 1987. When his wife, Mrs. Anjali Datta, came to Guwahati for resettling herself after the death of her husband, she found that the said land was enclosed totally by some miscreants. It is therefore requested that necessary action may please taken to get the land vacated and hand over to to Mrs. Anjali Datta so as to help an ex-service person widow in the resettling with her 2 minor daughters. Now, Lordship will find the page 72. This is another RTI that I have found. This is very important, man. Married. Here it has been come to the conclusion that since the rest part of 2 kata 10 liters, it is lying mullet and they block the gate and it should be open. That observation was made by the secretary level of the Government of Revenue, and it was written to the additional case.
Now, government, what do you have to say? If he has some land, do you have land?
Yes, he has land.
There's a small part of land in name of my father.
So under the government policy 1989.
Then how did he get the settlement?
The affidavit, the deputy commissioner says that the land recorded in DAG number 117 is government land, and at paragraph 14, he
How
says,
did it become a common land? Because you see, what has happened is that there was an annual patta.
well,
He purchased to an unregistered date in the year 1975. Thereupon, This annual patta was made khas by cancelling the annual patta. The Board of Revenue, at his instance, revived the annual patta. So once it is an annual patta still, where is the question of settlement? I am not getting the point. It becomes a lease land. Periodic lease has been issued, or annual lease has been issued. So where is the question of government settling the land? One. Number two, if it is the government land, have you taken note of that he has other lands, or his family has other land? In Guwahati.
That's own report.
Number three, there is one RTI information which we have got out there to the effect that the total is around 1 bigha of land. He has been given the settlement of 2 katha 10 letter. The remaining 2 katha 10 letter is there on the back side, and he has taken the frontage, and there is no entrance.
Entrance to that.
And that line is lying vacant. As per this. What do you propose to do with that? How can you settle unless you give a road? And are you ready to give a road to him?
I think.
If you don't, we cancel your settlement.
I think.
Both of you take your instruction
I will take my instruction.
and get prepared. We'll having it on Tuesday. We'll finish it off. This is the matter, taking into account that the matter has been heard at length. This court six further give some time to the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the state as well as the respondent number 8 and 9 to obtain necessary instruction. So, this is the matter again on 21st of November 2023 at 2 p.m. Close it off. Yes, Mr. Chaudhary, your matter.
Okay. I'm sorry, my lord. Who's on the
Yes, your right is only constricted to 4 bighas 3 letters.
Yes.
So the only thing is that those 4 bighas 3 letters you cannot be evicted, but remaining they can do whatever they like.
Yes, sir.
Where is the other one gone?
I have asked my daughter to inform.
The instant writ petition has been filed by the petitioner, who are by the petitioner seeking a direction upon the respondent, more particularly the respondent number 1 and 2, not to evict them and to demolish the building situated in dark number 13 of Patta number 109 of village North Jalukbari, Moza Jalukbari in the district of Kamrup Metro, Assam. A perusal of the writ petition, the facts leading to the filing of the instant writ petition is that various persons are these your predecessor in interest? These people who are the plaintiffs in the suit?
So they have person and they are one of the
The facts, as could be discernible from the materials on record, reveals that the petitioners or the predecessor as well as the predecessor in interest have jointly filed a suit being title suit number 100 of 1999 against the Union of India, represented by the General Manager, Northeast Frontier Railway. Taking a declaration that the plaintiffs are the owners and co-patadas of the land shown in Schedule A, and for confirmation of possession over the said land, the petition is also the plaintiffs in the said suit also sought for a permanent injunction restraining the principal defendants, that is the respondent number 1 and 2 herein also, and the agents from evicting the plaintiffs from the suit land. This court finds it relevant at this stage to mention that the suit land in question at measures 4 bighas, 0 katha, 3 lectures covered by dag number all 13 581, 582, 583, 584, 585, 586, 596, 598, 54/55, 43, 18, 34, 33, 54/59 new of NK Patta number 1 old 7 new 7, 8, 9, 1 and 13 new of village North Jalukbari in Moza Jalukbari under police station Jalukbari in the district of Kamrup. The record for the reveals that the said suit, being title suit number 100 of 1999, was decreed in favor of the plaintiffs by the Court of the Civil Judge Junior Division number 3, thereby declaring the right, title, and interest of the plaintiffs over the suit land, semicolon. The possession of the plaintiffs were also confirmed over the suit land, and also a permanent injunction was passed against the defendant numbers 1 and 2, who are the respondent number 1 and 2 herein, restraining them, their agents, servants, etc., from interfering with the peaceful possession of the plaintiffs over the suit land, from demolishing their houses constructed over the suit land, and from evicting the plaintiffs from the suit land. The said judgment and decree dated 24/7/2001, passed in title suit number 100 of 1999, was challenged in appeal before the Court of the Civil Judge number 2, along with a condonation application. The said appeal was registered as title appeal number 78/01. On the ground of delay, the said appeal was also dismissed.
Then it's 78 miles of the border is here. They have the fact again.
It is therefore the case of the petitioners that the respondents, more particularly the respondent number 1 and 2, cannot evict the petitioners. In respect to the said plot of land, measuring 4 bighas, 0 kata 3 letters covered by NK Patta number 1 old, 7 new, 8, 9 and 1 and 3. 1 and 3. In dark numbers, 13 old, 581, 582, 583, 584, 585, 586, 596, 598, 54, 55, 43, 18, 34, 33, 59 new. A village, North Jalukbari, under Jalukbari Muja in the district of Kamrup Metro. It is the further case of the petitioners that they came to learn that the respondent numbers 1 and 2 were proposing to evict the petitioners from the said land for which the instant writ petition was filed. The record reveals that this court, by an order dated 17/3/2017, issued notice and in the interim provided that the entry number Ghaur dated 3/12/2009 in the Jamabandi of the KP Patta number 109 of North Jalukbari shall remain state. The record further reveals that an affidavit in opposition was filed by the respondent number 1 and 2. In the said affidavit filed, it was mentioned that the railways acquired 203 bighas, 2 kathas, 12 lectures of land for Brahmaputra Bridge project at Pandu area, South Approach Project 1 and 11B in the year 1959. It was further mentioned that land measuring 47 bighas, 0 kathas, 16 lectures out of the total land of 60 bighas, 2 kathas, 7 lectures of land covered by Dag number 13 of NK Patta number 1 old oblique KP Patta number 109 new of Revenue Village, North Jalukbari, Muja Jalukbari under Revenue Circle, Guwahati in the district of Kamrup Metro was acquired by the Revenue Department, Government of Assam and allotted to the railways. And the 13 bighas, 1 katha, 13 lectures remained as patta land, which is apparent from the records. It was further mentioned that a letter dated 3/8/2017 was written by the NF Railway Authority to the Deputy Commissioner Kamrup Metro for demarcation of the railway land from Dunlop Bridge, Jalukbari to Brahmaputra Bridge, Horaighat, Brahmaputra Bridge, bracket, Horaighat Bridge, South, bracket close, Horaighat Bridge, South approach at the earliest. In response to the said communication, the additional Deputy Commissioner Kamrup Metro, Guwahati, wrote to the circle officer to take necessary action. In the said affidavit, more particularly at paragraph number 8, the respondents duly admitted to the passing of the judgment and decree dated 27/2001, entitled suit number 100/99, in respect of the land measuring 4 bighas 3 kathas, 4 bighas 0 katha 3 lechas, covered by NK Patta number 1, old 7 new, 8, 9 and 1, and dark numbers, dark number of village so and so. Further to that, at paragraph number 12, it has been mentioned that the railway initiates eviction proceedings only against unauthorized occupants of railway land in strict compliance with the provisions of section 4 and 5 of the Public Premises Eviction of Unauthorized Occupants Act 1971. I've heard the learned counsels for the parties from the perusal of the materials on record. One aspect is clear, that in respect to the plot of land measuring 4 bighas 0 katha 3 lechas, covered by included in dark number so and so, so and so, so and so, there's a decree operating passed in favor of the plaintiffs of the said suit, who are the petitioners as well as their predecessor in interest, thereby declaring the right, title and interest as well as the possession of the plaintiffs, and also issuing a permanent injunction against the respondent number 1 and 2 herein, not to interfere with their possession. Under such circumstances, unless and until the said decree passed in title suit number 100/99 is set aside in accordance with law, the respondent number 1 and 2 cannot interfere with the possession of the plaintiffs, who are the petitioners herein. Over the said plot of land measuring so and so. In that view of the matter, this court, therefore, directs the respondent number 1 and 2 not to interfere with the possession of the petitioners over the plot of land petitioner. Not to interfere in the possession, not to interfere in respect to the land measuring 4 bighas so and so, in respect to the land covered by dark number so. However, in order to give a proper effect, however, taking into account that a huge plot of land was acquired by the railways, and the said 4 bighas 0 katha 3 lechas is a part of the said land. the revenue officials are required to carry out necessary demarcation so that the decree so passed in title suit number 100/99 as regards, more particularly as regards the permanent injunction, and the decree so passed in title suit number 100/99, judgment and decree dated 27/2001 passed in title suit number 100 of is properly demarcated upon. And the permanent injunction is properly demarcated. Accordingly, this court therefore disposes of the instant writ petition with the following observations and directions. The Deputy Commissioner, Kamrup Metro, is directed to demarcate the 4 bighas, 0 kata 3 lectures of land covered by Doug number so and so, so and so, so and so. Within 60 days from the date, a certified copy of the instant order, instant judgment, is served upon the Deputy Commissioner, Kamrup Metro. Upon such demarcation being carried out, the carried out and the land and the suit land upon such demarcation being carried out, the respondent number 1 and 2 and the land in question being specifically identified, the land measuring so and so, covered by Doug number so and so, being specifically identified, the respondent numbers 1 and 2 shall not interfere with the possession, interfere in respect to the said land till such time the said decree is not set aside in accordance with law. In respect to the other lands, the respondent number 1 and 2 shall be at liberty to take such action as permissible under law. With above the instances.
21.
Yes.
My lord, matter is, my lord, non-entry of the F2 section schemes, my lord, MGNR is DA scheme, my lord.
I think it can be entered the list of the approved section work. Yes. Why you are not doing it?
My lord, the petitioner had written a letter to the DC. The DC is the program coordinator of the Manrega scheme. So DC would be in a better position.
Now, is it required as per the operational guidelines? Why you are not doing it?
Lordship, may I suggest?
Please.
Lordship, disposing this matter within a period of verifying all these things and to dispose of the representation. As because they have submitted the representation,
Where?
it is not done.
Where is it?
That is the
He's not asking for the. Show me the operational guidelines.
if they are entitled to lordship, that may be done within a period of 1
Where is the
month.
operational guideline?
Lordship.
You have not enclosed that. Well, how will you this court know?
From their letters,
Yes, I am asking you, the counsel for the petitioner, where are the operational guidelines? Huh?
Section orders are enacted by the annexure one by the
Annexure 1, page,
page
Yeah.
13 by the
ministry things
sanction orders.
accorded so and so, so and so, so and so, accorded to well of the implementation. So this has not been done. Pre-execution, mid-execution, post-execution level photographs are to be properly archived and uploaded into the MIS. That is what you want.
Yes. Yes.
The list of approved and sanctioned works of so and so under the provisions of AIA guidelines of the Act that ensure payment of wages to the registered job card holders against the state project within a period to be fixed by your lordship. Where is your representation?
Page 73.
Page
73.
73. Prior to entry of approved AIA, I have the honor to emanate as per the list here in most of the state works have been fully completed and others are
MIS
partially
একটু মনে করে তোমার লাগে।
really that the concerned work have been done. Registered with the safety cases of cases of with updated. But whether it is required as per the operational guidelines, operational guidelines only says about what? Pre-execution, mid-execution, post-execution level photographs are to be properly archived and uploaded in the MIS. You want that only? Huh? You want that? This court will direct it. Only that. Huh? Your grievance is what? You are asking something else which is not there unless you show us. How can I issue any direction? Tell me. Yes, Mr. H.
Lordship.
There is this administrative sanction has been granted.
Now, from her representation, it reflects that without there being any entry in the MIS, the payment to the job card holders are, if that is there, Lordship.
But first of all, it
Yes,
is required
Yes. whether
as
it is
per the
required-
operational guideline.
Yes, Lordship. But from the administrative
That is not
sanction,
there.
It is not there.
And do you do it? What do you do? They are only saying all orders say pre-execution, mid-execution, post-execution level photographs are to be properly archived and uploaded in the MIS. That's all.
Yes. Only these things are to be uploaded in the MIS.
How can this court direct anything else?
Lordship.
Are these things done or not? Well, nothing you mean. The instant requisition has been filed by the petitioner. By the petitioner, which are Gram Panchayats represented by their presidents. seeking a direction upon the respondent authorities and more particularly the Deputy Commissioner. To enter the list of the approved and sanctioned works under the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act 2005 in the Management Information System MIS under the provisions of the operational guidelines of the said act, and to ensure payment of wages to the registered job card holders against the said works within the period to be fixed within a particular period. This court have also taken note of the Annexure 4 series, which are representations submitted by the presidents of the various Gaon Panchayat requesting the Deputy Commissioner, who is also the District Program Coordinator, MGNREGA, to enter the list of the approved works in the MIS to ensure payment of wages to the laborers at the early date and apply early date. It is on account of the non-consideration of the said representations that the petitioners have approached this court. This court has specifically inquired with the learned counsel of the petitioner as regards the operational guidelines. However, nothing could be shown to this court. The learned counsel, however, referred to the administrative sanction, which stipulates that the pre-execution, mid-execution, and post-execution level photographs are to be properly archived and uploaded into the management information system. Taking into account the above, this court therefore directs the District Commissioner, Borpeta, who is the respondent number 3, to take appropriate steps as is required under the provisions of the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act 2005, as well as the operational guidelines, if any, issued under the said act. As well as also act as per the directions so issued in the administrative sanction. With the above, the instant petition therefore stands disposed.
Yeah, please, sir. But the kindly cost, but better for time.
Why?
The arguing counsel is like in court. The
Record shows that the matters have been wrongly listed in as much as the order shows the direction was to teach the matter on 15/11. Have you filed the affidavit in reply?
No, Your Lordship, we have written one letter to the petitioner to provide us some documents because yes, but the petitioner did not contact us till now.
Then what remains? They said some amount you have received and some you are not entitled. What can I do? Unless you reply.
King Council may be held.
For what? Is he going to improve it? Last time he could not. He or she could not. These are 2017 methods. So one amount you may get. Paragraph 14 of your affidavit. That as regards to the statement made in paragraph 19, the deponent said that a Mamoni scheme was introduced with effect from 1st of March 2009. It is a scheme of the government of Assam that encourages pregnant women to undergo at least 3 months antenatal checkup, which identify danger signs during pregnancy and offer proper support and medical care. During subsequent ANC checkup, the pregnant women are provided with an amount of rupees 1,000 in 2 installments, rupees 500 into 2 in the second and third ANC respectively, for expenses related to nutritional food and supplement. The scheme was under the Assam Vikas Yojana state-sponsored scheme under SWAN. Usually, fund was received at NHM headquarters and are being distributed amongst the district for implementation as per the provisions of the scheme, but there was no provision of fund available under this scheme at the time of delivery of the petition.
Fund was not available since then
You don't have the fund.
for that scheme, my lord, Mamoni.
As of now, there is no fund. Huh? When did the delivery take place? 17.
Yes.
Huh? And is the Mamoni scheme operating? I think the petitioner has lost interest. Isn't it? He has lost interest. What is he going to do with this 2,000 rupees?
It's also entitled for compensation of the National Food Security
Huh?
Act. Petitioner is also entitled for compensation of the National Food Security Act. National Food Security Act.
For what? What compensation she is entitled? 2,000 which she has incurred when she has gone issue a Mamta kit, which she entitled under the. What is she going to do with the Mamta kit now? Huh? It's a baby powder. Provide them of 6,000 under section 4B of the NFSA. NFSA will be different. What is this? 6,000 rupees maternity.
Social welfare. That is the social welfare department.
You have made a social welfare party
Yes, yes.
and who is appearing?
Lordship, I'm appearing. I think, Lordship, it falls under the Indira Gandhi Matritva Sahayog Yojana.
Hmm.
Lordship, it was discontinued in the year January 2017.
And her birth took place when?
Thereafter, Lordship.
He gave birth when?
31st January.
Huh?
31st January 2000.
And you discontinued when?
From January, thereafter, Lordship, another came that is known as Pradhan Mantri Matro Bandhana Yojana.
Ah.
So she has to apply under that one, Lord. It was discontinued from that. I just now, Lordship, I have received that instruction telephonically.
Do you mean that she is again going to apply now?
No, Lordship.
Then-
But it was discontinued at that time. That is, I'm
Discontinued, but you was not discontinued. The name changed.
So if she applies now also, Lordship, I think she is entitled to that amount, Lordship, as because this baby kit, otherwise it's not there, the amount.
Get your instructions on this. SK.
Lordship, we have also submitted one representation to the director of HFRC.
Then he has submitted
Yes,
a
Lordship, it was
presentation
in the
before the
month of
director of
August,
here. Then why you are not doing it?
Phase 129.
Yes,
Oh,
it is in the month of the March, Lordship. That scheme was not available at that time.
Which
So
one?
telephoning that Indira Gandhi Yojana.
Then what scheme was available then?
Then, Lordship, that Pradhan Mantri Maitro Bandhana Yojana, it came into effect from December 2017. I have been
How
told by
much? How much do you give for that?
that amount, Lordship. No, this scheme is a little bit different. That scheme is not available.
Okay.
It is not an
Mr. H. Sharma, she
Lordship.
admits that he requires to take necessary instructions in the matter as to whether the petitioner would be entitled to any benefit under the NFSA. To release the matter again on 22nd of November.
22nd of November.
Just get that instruction.
Lord.
For health, I have already done. He is not entitled. But
Lord.
that
Lord.
Develop.
Matter in pursuant to the order passed on the last occasion. It's written to the deputy commissioner,
what steps have
And
been
the
taken
circular
pursuant
I
to the
require some time,
representation
madam.
filed by the
not yet
petitioner.
received.
Ah.
Requisite instruction. I have not yet received the requisite.
Why?
instruction.
This
Initially,
so many times this court has been asking this.
initially they had placed instructions, an affidavit was made, and this honorable court perused the instructions received and directed that a comprehensive affidavit be filed.
No. I've only asked for instructions. He'll make no instructions so many times. They made
I
a
have
specific
received
with the learned
instructions.
counsel as regards any instructions to which she submits that she has no instructions.
After that, my lord, I
That
received.
was on 11/8.
Yes, my lord, on
On
13/9.
shall obtain necessary as regards the representation so submitted by
Yes,
the
madam.
petitioner.
Yes.
Then again came up on 38. You have no instructions. Then a matter came up on 13/9. No instructions. Then what is wrong? 2 o'clock. Instructions. 2 o'clock.
My lord. My submission is that, my lord, I may allow to withdraw this petition, my lord.
Huh?
I may allow to withdraw this petition, my lord. We want to require the challenging this allotment order,
You want to withdraw?
my lord. We challenge this.
Learned counsel
Parliament
appearing on
petition,
behalf of the petitioner submits that she has instructions to withdraw the instant writ petition and challenge the allotment order separately. So, taking into account the above, the instant writ petition stands closed on withdrawal. So the withdrawal of the instant writ petition shall not prejudice the petitioner to challenge the allotment order.
Okay.
Yes.
The direction given to file affidavit in opposition in the case.
Who? And they will always tell, I'm not on that. What do you want?
My lord, this is the
Of
case.
here to dispose of the representation.
my lord.
Secretary and nature should not be cancelling the allotment of land in respect of response number 5, 6, and 7 and possession under their possession. So you want to challenging a settlement?
They have been
What are you-
illegally.
What is the excise doing here?
Lordship, I am for forest department.
Forest. Forest land has been allotted to them.
Lordship, the department can do an inquiry under Forest Regulation Act. A forest settlement officer can be appointed.
So
And
because the settlement cannot be made if it is a forest land.
Lordship, it's a forest village.
Understood? Who will make the settlement?
DFO.
Absolutely.
Yes.
He becomes the settlement
Yes.
officer.
So, Lordship, DFO may be directed to do an inquiry and dispose the representation.
The person to whom my allotment was get there, my non-forest dweller.
No, where is the allotment made? Show me that.
It is my on RTI reply, man.
Huh?
RTI reply, it has been come to know. Page
Where?
23.
You have got the allotment, Mr. Chauhan?
I don't know if I can order.
Huh?
No.
RTI says, my lord.
Where?
Page
Show me that.
23, my lord. Page 23. Question
In
answer
whose
to the-
favor the
answer
plot
to the
of land
question number
measuring 12 acres covered by dark number Iman under range officer Kaki land situated at has been allotted. Of land situated in Iman has been allotted in the name of Q Saran Mahili.
Yes.
At present, the said 12 acres of land has been under the possession of the widow mentioned person. Yes, you have allotted. And you are paying for whom, Mr. Chauhan? Are these the people whose names are appearing at page number 23? He doesn't know that he has been allotted. You know. Correct?
From
You
the-
don't know.
Lordship, this looks.
That's why my lord, but
Lordship, actually, an inquiry will have to be done because
Absolutely, but have you allotted?
Lordship, as per this.
Only thing required is this is a matter of 2017. Does it take so many years?
2008.
No affidavit file, nothing.
Lordship, my instruction is that the forest department can do an inquiry, so directed.
That's true.
Yes.
Can you cancel?
If Lordship, the
You only need to find out as to whether the respondents have been allotted. All.
yes,
Find out and let me know.
all right, sir.
Next
I'll get the
Next
information.
week, just find out as to whether that. Nothing more than that.
Status matter, their matter, XT garden type only.
Who?
Matter petitioner. So,
Ah.
my lord, whether they are my lord, forest dweller or not, my lord, first paragraph. My
Yes. Recognized as other traditional events.
Yes.
Anyway, let's find out. Mr. Able,
I bought it.
the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the forest department submit 6 for an accommodation, short accommodation for obtaining instruction as to whether any land measuring 12 acres in the instruction as to whether 12 acres of land have been allotted in favor of the respondent numbers 5 to 8. So he shall also, he further submits that he would also make necessary obtain instruction as regards the representation dated 22/7/2016 submitted by the petitioner before the which one?
Reporting, my lord. Divisional Forest Officer. Nagaon South.
Huh?
Page 31.
22/6 or 27? Huh?
22/7.
So in your prayer it is 22/7.
My lord.
In
I'm
this
sorry, my
was
lord. In the translated version, it is written. It's to
dated
12.
22/7/2016, submitted to the Divisional Forest Officer, Nagaon South Division, Budai. This the matter again on 24th of November 2023, so that Mr. I. Botaku is in a position to apply this court about on basis as regards the instructions of. You guys get the instruction. Take care of.
These things, Lordship.
How much land was acquired? 2 gathas. So you will be in possession of 2 bighas of land only.
Yes.
How much is the land?
Two bighas,
Two
two
bigger,
kathas.
two got.
1 bigha katha. So 2 bighas, 2 kathas of land is yours. Of which how much land has been your occupation?
From our
How much land was acquired?
they have encroached, Lordship.
No, how much land was acquired?
In our affidavit, Lordship, the serial page number 25, Annexure A. Serial 25. Okay. During demarcation, it was found that the petitioner has encroached 9 feet National Highway acquired land in the southern side and 20 feet acquired in the northern side. And the boundary wall of the petitioner is situated over the but from the deed of sale, if your lordship comes to page 8, above vendor, page 9 is the absolute owner and possessor of a plot of land. No, two different plots.
It will be a conjoined plot,
Yes,
taking
Lord.
into
Yes,
account
Lord.
that it's a KP Patta number 106.
1 bigha 2 katha, 1 bigha 2 katha. Yes, Lord. Both the lands are 1 bigha 2 kathas and
How much land was acquired? 0 point area in hectare.
180.
Make it up from top.
For our effort, my lord,
26.
Total land acquired is 7,750 square feet, which corresponds to 2,440, 2,880. $2.6.
Record material.
nothing.
Uh,
My effort, it is sector only.
No, these hectare, 0.072 hectare corresponds to how much land? Zero point zero seven two hectare corresponds to 7,750 square feet. And if that be so, then it will be around 2 kata 13 lectures of land. Isn't it? How much 0.072 hectare corresponds to?
but 1 hectare, my lord, there is 1,07,639 square feet.
So 0.072 hectare corresponds to 7,750 square feet.
0.
That is what I'm saying. 1 hectare is in lakhs.
Yes,
So it comes to around 7,750.
my lord.
144 is 1 lesser.
Yes.
Divided by 144 is 53 lectures, which means 2 kata 13 lectures. Why you are saying that you have been only taken only 2 katas of land?
But from me, my lord, 2 kattas have been acquired.
Couldn't have been. It is clear. It is 0.072 hectares. I come to page 33 of the affidavit.
Our video.
Vivek Agarwal. You are Vivek Agarwal.
Yes, yes.
There. We have received 1,50,678. Page 33.
The internal page.
Internal page 12. Isn't it? Then your entire basis of your case is you have 2 bighas of land. The total purchase of land is 1 bigha, 2 kathas, and 1 bigha. Now, if total land has been taken as from 2 bigha, 2 kathas, 13 lectures of land, then obviously, then it would be, you have to give up another 30.
Two aspects.
I've seen that affidavit, but whatever may be, your entire basis is that
Yes,
2 bighas of land is in your possession.
Malad,
So you have to part with another 13 lectures of land.
Malad will kindly for a moment take the control of National Highway Authority.
Yes, what is it?
But it says, my lord, that if it's the land, my lord, assuming my lord, that the land belongs to NHAI, but they have to maintain their record. It's not the circle officer who would maintain it. And my lord, they have posted a pillar after my lord, working out the area. My lord will see in my photographs that I have annexed.
From your own admission.
Malad,
From your own admission. You are,
even
from your
assuming-
reply affidavit, you categorically say that only 2 kathas land has been acquired, and as such 2 bighas in your possession. It couldn't have been. It has been 2 kathas, 13 lectures of land. So 13 lectures you have to aware.
But that is
And this is why you have this demarcation where they have found out that the
Lord, they have
22 feet.
not measured it properly, my lord, nor in my presence. Lord, this whole issue can be sorted out, my lord, if resort to subsection 2 of 26 can be taken note of. My lord.
Subsection 2 of?
The control of National Highway Land and Traffic Act 2002.
Section 2 of National Highway.
My lord, the control of National Highways, Land and Traffic Act.
Yes. Which one? The Control of National Highways, Land and Traffic Act. Yes.
2002.
Yes.
The lordship comes to subsection 2 of 26.
Subsection?
2 of 20, subsection 26.
Yes. Where, and as a result of periodical inspection of the highway land or otherwise the highway administration of the by in the area certified has taken place, or the officers to authorize to serve a notice in the prescribed form on the person causing or responsible for unauthorized occupation, requiring him to remove the supply and to restore such highway land in its original condition as before the unauthorized occupation within the period specified in the notice.
When assuming, what is happening, Lord, there is some uncertainty as regards. But since the land belongs to AI, Lord, assuming, they may issue a notice, will respond to it, Lord, they can initiate this.
Respond
eviction.
for what? this is a case where it is nothing to do as regards unauthorized occupation. This is a case whereby your land has been already acquired. You are not giving up the possession or
But
parting with the
then also,
possession
my
in
lord,
respect
I
to that
refuse
land.
permission, my lord. Even if it is assumed, my lord, then it will come within, my lord, unauthorized occupation, my lord.
So?
So, my lord, they have to resort to a fair process of law, my lord.
What is this
That
fair
is
process?
by issuing notice, my lord, under subsection.
This demarcation was done in your presence.
Not, my lord, that is what I have replied to, my lord. How they have done, my lord. Even they have not calculated the distance, not my land has been demarcated.
So your land total should
My
have been then 1 katha, 1 bigha, 4 katha, 3 leases.
My lord.
7 leases. Remaining land you take it. You give up which portion of you, not on the back side of it, on the front side.
My lord, my entire, my
The wall will go.
wall, if wall goes, my lord, I have no difficulty. My lord, even the pillars which they have, my lord, put, my lord, if you lordship please that, my lord, photograph.
Yes, I've seen it.
My lord, pillar cannot be. No, no, my lord, that is not, my lord, that is their pillar, I think. Cannot be taken as a.
And this pillar would have no business.
That
The,
pillar-
the question will be on the basis of verification. You see,
Yes, yes.
all these
From
things,
the
this will be done by the Kala. They were responsible. They have been paid the entire compensation to be paid. They are to look into it.
I lord, see the, my lord, at the top, two pillars, my lord, it's in the my boundary wall.
Yes.
Usually in my neighbors, my lord, I have.
Tomorrow we can come also, Lordship, it was put by them, Lordship,
The
by
NHI
removing
should say,
the
my lord, on
from
this.
original place.
Lord,
It
it's
was
not
put
that
by
they don't have
them.
a remedy, my lord.
So
26
this
two
is not
provides
the
that.
actual forum.
26 2, why should one go? He
Lord,
has not
assuming,
been
my
able
lord,
to
I am
take over the
occupying as a,
possession.
my lord, unauthorized occupant, my lord, if it has not been given, my lord. For an argument's sake, my lord, even if it is assumed, my lord, a portion has been taken, my lord. My contention is,
Fantastic.
after,
We will dispose it of on the basis that the 2 kathas of land is, you should be parting with 2 katha 13 lectures of land, and as such the respondent shall do the needful. Why
Lord,
should
in
we
accordance with law.
exercise any reach?
my lord, in accordance with law, that is my
What is
prayer.
they have already found out.
But that, my lord, if your lordship would see the kind, the survey or joint verification, it has been done in the manner, my lord.
What manner?
My lord will kindly see affidavit of theirs, my lord.
Signature of Latmandal, signature of NHI authorities, signature of the circle of.
My lord, I am not there. My signatures have not been taken. Lordship would see next page.
Amit Kumar,
My lord.
you were not there?
No, Lord, neither he was present nor this is his signature. We have categorically stated. Lord, on that very day, when they did not demarcate, my lord, we went to the circle office, my lord, and we filed an application which your lordship find annexure 1 of my reply today. For demarcation of our land, my lord, because they were not doing it after several requests.
So you demarcate.
And there, my lord, in the back side of that.
No, it can't be 2 kathas. It can't be 2 kathas. It's 0.72 hectare, 0.072
whatever the
hectares.
calculation will be, my lord.
No, because your entire thing is based on, we
My
have
lord.
been issued a land mutation certificate after demarcation of land leaving 2 kathas, and hence we constructed a factory and its boundary wall leaving 2 kathas of land and keeping 2 bighas.
Lord, at the back side of this page 48, Lord, Mr. Amit Kumar has made his signature, and that signature was copied, my lord. That categorical statement we have made. What are the interests of the revenue authorities who are doing this kind of thing?
Why will they do?
That is what they done. They too who are to explain, my lord, why they have done it.
We'll have it at tomorrow. You just find out 0.072 how
My
much
lord,
it is. Tomorrow at 2. Is the matter tomorrow at 2. Find out there and you get your instructions on this tomorrow. Written instructions. the petitioner. None appears on behalf of the petitioners on call. This court, by an order dated 18/10/2023, had duly taken note of the submission made by Mr. S. Purva, the Learned Standing Counsel, appearing on behalf of the Pollution Control Board, wherein it was mentioned that the impugned notices were issued after giving due opportunity of hearing to the petitioners. This court have also taken note of that on the last occasion also the petitioner was not represented. And for the interest of justice, adjourned the matter till today, making it clear that if the petitioner is not represented, both the writ petitions shall be dismissed for non-prosecution. Taking into account that the petitioner has not represented today also, both the writ petitions therefore stands dismissed on account of for non-prosecution. And the interim order so passed earlier stands vacated. Yes, you want the adjournment?
Can be taken up after tomorrow? My friend has inspected me over the phone. My lord, this matter has become infectious.
Why?
Because my lord, it was against
Lordship, they want early disposal of a criminal revision of a direction given by the revisional court. Originally it was a 145 proceeding.
Huh?
So it was originally 145 proceeding.
More particularly respond to so cause as to why written in nature of mandamus should not be issued, directing and commanding the respondent, more particularly the respondent, to dispose of the renumbered MR case number so and so, pending before the respondent number 3 in terms with the order passed by respondent within a fixed time, preferably within 3 months.
Not.
Now,
Yes, affected me, my lord. This case
has it been disposed of?
Lordship, I have no knowledge about it. I have not been informed. Because I am the respondent number 4. So he is the petitioner. So most probably that has been disposed
It
of.
has been disposed of, my lord. It has been disposed of.
Disposed of.
Disposed.
So nothing remains.
Nothing remains.
The Learned Counsel, appearing on behalf of the petitioner, submits that the MR case number 39/2013, registered under section 145 of the CRPC, and was pending before the respondent number 3, that is the subdivisional magistrate Bokazan subdivision, have already been disposed of. And as such, nothing survives in the instant writ petition. In that view of the matter, the instant writ petition stands closed as it has become infructuous.
The
Huh? Whom expired? Advocate for the respondent number 3 and 4 died. Who are you?
I am the
What is your case? What do you want?
The municipal authority is trying to evict us from the former scope.
Not to evict the petitioners from the respect without due process. Direct the respondents to allot premises in the proposed shopping complex Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee as per the entitlement.
So we are not against the construction of the shopping mall, but should be given an harassment, madam.
Have you been thrown out?
No, madam, there is an interim order, madam.
And because of the interim order, they are not being able to construct.
Yes.
On one hand, you say that you should not be thrown out without due process. And on the second hand, on the other hand, you are saying that when you construct, you give us one of the shops. My goodness.
Now,
the alternative relief which is being sought for, that's too much. Then, what is your right?
you see, madam, municipal authority, matlab,
You vacate, when are you vacating? Vacate it.
now can see, matlab, the municipal authority has to come with a policy.
No, then they will consider your case. Which one do you want, one or two? You can't have both.
As per that, I'm not for the one, matlab, but at least, matlab, they should.
No, you are to, unless you, where will they, how will they construct if you are in occupation?
At least when they should give, given us an alternate arrangement, matlab,
Alternate arrangement, why?
because it is the duty of the municipal authority, matlab. Because when
What is your right to remain in possession of the premises? Show me your right. No, first of all, show me your right. What is your right to remain in possession?
I am saying upon the Ahmedabad.
Forget about Ahmedabad. We'll look into Ahmedabad later on. Now come here.
Yes.
Yes. Ahmedabad is in Gujarat. We are here. Tell me, what is your right?
I want to see the petitioners, they are operating their business, in the Natun Bazar market, by paying the toll tax.
How?
By paying the toll tax to the lessee, because the market was.
You are paying the toll tax to the lessee.
Lessee,
Who is the lessee?
one Monuranjan, Sanda,
Huh?
one Monuranjan Sanda lessee.
Most probably a direction was issued from this honorable court to make an inquiry by the deputy commission.
For what?
The actual position of the
No. First and foremost,
lordship.
explain this court. What is your right?
Article 21 says,
Forget about Article 21. First come to where is your right. We will look into your right in the perspective of Article 21. First you show me where is your right.
by writing the fighting our.
You were operating as a shop.
Yes, sir.
Where?
It's a vegetable market.
Vegetable market.
Yes,
Vegetable market in a particular place.
yes, madam. Which was leased out by the municipal corporation.
Both to
to
that somebody. And you are paying some toll tax to them.
Yes, madam.
What is your right then? You do your business wherever it is.
That's why, madam, that's why I'm praying,
No.
madam.
You don't have a right as of now. Neither you have even the alternative right. We're getting this order. Huh? Too much.
But either the businessman without my taking any primary arrangement, madam. That I will be madam. So that too, madam, without issuing notice, they ask madam me to get the plan.
Absolutely. They want to construct.
At the same time, madam, they should have to at least madam keep us a arrangement, madam.
What?
So it is the duty of the
No,
customer.
do you have a right?
Because
No, show me a right.
kindly say for a moment.
Oh, what movement?
42 W, madam.
Nothing doing.
Because madam, they would.
You are under a lessee.
Yes.
A lessee was awarded, a lease was allotted to that lessee, saying that you collect toll. Okay? For a particular period. Was it for in perpetuity? No. Was it in perpetuity to that person? No. Now, has the Hojai Municipal Authority extended the lease to them? No. Absolutely no, because you have not made him a party.
Yes.
Now, at his behest, are you still paying the lease rent to him?
Somebody else, madam.
Are you
Yes, madam. Still, we are paying the toll tax to the lessee, madam.
lessee?
Yes.
But does the lessee have a right in it to collect the rent?
No, kindly say,
Nothing.
Madam,
Enough.
Section 140 of the municipal act, my lord.
No. What one? How does the 148 come into the
Kindly
URC?
say, madam, the market has been.
Market has been given to somebody else. No, nothing doing.
Hojai municipal board, my lord.
No.
And there, my lord, we have been allowed to operate our business, madam.
No, nothing doing. You want to do business? What business you are doing? Show me. What trade license you have? You have a license, trade
No,
license?
my lord, we have a pretty business, madam.
What business you are doing?
My lord, Annexa 2, my
15
lord, kindly say,
petitioner. How much
Annexa
40 you have paid? 40 also not paid. My goodness.
madam, Annexa 2, my lord, kindly say, madam, from Annexa 2 or not.
Mr. 2.
It's called, my lord. Okay, my lord. The
Dr.
It's number
Gupta
1, my lord, is the
Kuento,
retail.
a resident of Ea Andariman. personally known to me. He runs a beetle nut and beetle shop at a big shed which was constructed by Hosai Municipal Board since 2000. He belongs to the BPL family and also he bears a very good moral character. Who has given this?
The ward commissioner, madam.
Where is the original?
Yes, madam. From page 29, madam.
Got it. Me go ward commissioner. This was given in 2019.
Yes, madam.
So how does this help you? Running a beetle nut shop. And kindly see page 29.
Yes, madam.
He runs a retail beetle leaf and beetle nut shop at Municipal Big Shed, which was constructed by Hosai Municipal.
Yes.
Now kindly see the next one. He runs a vegetable shop at Notun Bazar own market shed. What is this?
Same market.
How can you say this? Same person, same handwriting, same date, but different. Why will the same person write two different things? Tell me.
Yes, I
On the same date. Here, the third one, plastic items in the market shed which is situated near the Manipuri temple, which is again different. Same date.
It's situated near the temple, madam.
Big shed which is constructed on the Hunsa. Now here again, big shed. They want to have a area somewhere out there. You represent before those authorities. They may consider anything, but this court is not going to consider all these things.
I'm praying, madam.
Don't pray anything. Your praying is not help you.
Given at least some time arrangement, madam.
Huh?
Deal for. Only the time arrangement.
Why?
We have
You
to
do.
leave, madam.
Beetle nut shop, you go and give it somewhere else.
Also, my lord, because my right to work.
Right to work.
Yes, madam.
Oh, you submit your application, they will consider. But that has nothing to do with all these things. I have the honor to inform you that as per your instructor, understand visited the market at Notun Iman. On my visit, I found that there exist 5 open market sheds of almost similar size in Notun and so Iman. And also there exists a open space, including on in the vicinity. On weekly market days, here in the areas are used by various including within the open. It is observed that businesses are vending from the open market shed on purely temporary basis, and they leave the sheds late in the evening without keeping any sheds in the shed for safety reasons. Again, from the morning hours, they start their business from the shed. It is also true that some local traders, more particularly vegetable, are doing their business outside the market shed area to the way doing so. And on inquiry to review, the prisoners are not allotted any space in the open shed by any authority, nor they are paying any revenue to any authority directly. But these vendors are paying taxes to the lessee of the market like any other usual vendors who are vending outside, both outside and inside the market. It is appointed by Hosai. Some of the snapshots of the market set is going. Snap. Yes. Oh. They have shifted the market to the Mahatma Gandhi Agriculture Regulatory Market. Go there. You don't have otherwise any right.
But that was incorrect, my
Nothing doing.
I have annexed the photograph, my activity of the company in the IM, my lord. Yeah, I have shown my lord from where we are operating. Kindly see the FTA position in the IM.
No. You show me any right on your basis. You don't have any right. You have not even made that person the lessee party. The Hosai Municipal Board may not have even extended. He is taking some money. What right do you have?
Okay, but the
You have been allotted a shed. It's a different thing. There is no shed.
there is a said, my lord, kindly see, my lord, for a moment, my lord.
You are outside. You are outside.
No, my lord.
Yes.
Kindly see, but the photograph, that's why, my lord, the inquiry has.
No.
Action has been issued by to conduct inquiry, my lord. In the inquiry report, my lord, the report has come, my lord. So we are operating from the states, my lord.
No, you are not. The inquiry has come. It said that you are operating outside the state.
No, my lord.
Yes.
Kindly see for a moment, my lord.
No, I won't say anything. That is enough.
For a moment, my lord, kindly see,
The
my lord.
instant
Because these
application.
are the PT
No,
businesses, my
Mr.
lord. From there, they are earning their livelihood, my lord.
Livelihood is okay. Very well.
That's why
Earn
I
your
am reminding
livelihood
the
anywhere
amenable
else.
Municipal corporation and Alka Telis, which says that my case to Kamu Chamal.
Olga Tellis, go to Supreme Court. Give it and get an order. Not here.
This person cannot go, man.
Nothing doing.
Because
The
they, man,
instant
they
writ petition has been filed by the petitioner.
the party may be given to us to make a revision against the authority matter. To keep us a, let me,
Go there. I'll give you the liberty. Yes.
until then, my lord, the
Absolutely. You will be thrown out. They aren't going to break anything out there, but they will consider your representative. Nothing
till this to the
has been filed by the petitioner, who are 15 in number, seeking a direction upon the respondent number 3 and 4 not to evict the petitioners from their respective place without following the due process. And in the alternative, direct the respondents to allot premises in the proposed shopping complex, bracket, Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee shopping complex, as per their entitlement. From the perusal of the writ petition, it transpired that the petitioners herein are small-time vendors operating betel-nut shops, vegetable shops, etc. In the various, in and around the sheds constructed by the Hojai municipal boards, and the petitioners herein pay certain lease, certain fees to the lessee so appointed by the Hosai Municipal Board. In the month of June 2019, the petitioners could come to learn that the respondent number 3 would be demolishing the 2 sheds in the Notun Bazaar market and would construct a RCC building, so construct a shopping complex in the name and style of Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee shopping complex, fearing that the petitioners herein would be evicted from their place of business. The petitioners have approached this court seeking for the reliefs as above mentioned. This court, by an order dated 27/8/2019, issued notice and in the interim provided that the status quo as regards the shop premises of the petitioners be maintained till the next date. This court further finds it relevant to take note of a inquiry report so submitted by the Additional Deputy Commissioner Hosai Shankar Devnagar, dated 6/12/2019. From a perusal of the said inquiry report, it reveals that the petitioners herein are vending from the open market, reveals that there exist 5 open market sheds of almost similar size in the Notun Bazar area near Emma Koidol, Narembi Loop, where weekly markets on Tuesdays and Thursdays are held. There also exists an open space, including a pond in the vicinity. On weekly market days, the area in the bank of the pond and other free area are used by various traders, including the shopkeepers in the 3 open market sheds. The open market sheds are used by some of the shopkeepers, including the petitioners who sell vegetables, dry fish, etc., as throughout the week. It was further mentioned that the petitioners are vending from the open market shed on purely temporary basis, and they leave the shed late in the evening without keeping any material in the sheds for safety reasons. Further, again in the morning hours, they start the business from the sheds. It was further mentioned that some local traders, more particularly vegetable vendors, are doing their business outside the market area throughout the week. During weekly market days, the business is heavier with increased number of vendors in the market sets coming from different areas. The petitioners herein are doing business in shed number 3 and 4. It was further revealed on inquiry that the petitioners were not allotted any space in the open shed by any authority, nor they are paying any revenue to any authority directly. But the petitioners are paying taxes to the lessee of the market like any other usual vendor who are vending both inside and outside the market sheds. And the lessee is appointed by the Hosai Municipal Board. To the said inquiry report, there have been certain snapshots, including a site plan enclosed, which this court have duly perused. This court have further taken note of the affidavit filed by the respondent number 3 and 4, wherein it has been mentioned that the petitioners have no local standing to file the instant writ petition against the respondent number 3 because the petitioners were neither vendors, licensees, allotment holders of any space under the Hosai Municipal Board, nor there was is any sort of relationship with the board for running any business or shop in the area. It was further mentioned that 2 numbers of abundance sheds wherein wholesale market, vegetable market sabji mandi was running by the board prior to shifting of the market to Mahatma Gandhi Agricultural Regulatory Market has been proposed to be developed by constructing an RCC market complex under the name and style of Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee Market Complex. Further to that, it has also been mentioned that the receipts which have been enclosed to the writ petition have been issued by the settled lessee of Doinik Notun Bazar Hozai, and the area of the lease does not cover the area proposed to be developed by the board in terms with the resolution dated 27/5/2019. I've heard the learned counsels for the parties and have also perused the materials on record. From the perusal of the materials on record, it transpires that the Hojai Municipal Board had taken a decision to construct a 3-storied RCC market complex by demolishing the 2 numbers of open sheds abandoned standing in the northern side of the Hozai Notun Bazar Ema Kodoi Narembi Loop Manipuri Mandir, and to allot the shops through lottery to unemployed youths of the locality, and to let out of the upper floors either to bank or any private company on rent, by which the board can earn revenue and the Notun Bazar area would achieve business development. This court had also put a specific query upon the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner as to on what basis that the petitioner claim any right to the reliefs as have been sought for. The answer to the said query by the learned counsel for the petitioner is that the petitioners are petty businessmen, and if the abandoned sheds are demolished, their right to livelihood would be taken away. This court have given an anxious consideration to the said aspect of the matter, and is of the opinion that the decision of the board, Hozai Municipal Board, to demolish the 2 numbers of open sheds abandoned standing in the northern side of Hozai Notun Bazar Ema Kodoi Narembi Loop Manipuri Mandir, and to construct a G+2 RCC market complex cannot be interfered with by this court, as the reasons for doing so, as could be seen from Annexure 2 to the affidavit filed by respondent number 3 and 4, are reasonable and also is in the interest of the Hojai Municipal Board. Under such circumstances, this court cannot also be unmindful of the fact that the petitioners carry on some business Full stop. And and earning their livelihood. Under such circumstances, this court grants the liberty to the petitioners to approach the Hojai Municipal Board How can I give that? I can't give that. Because if I give you, I'll be creating a right between you and Hojai Municipal Board, which you don't have. Under such circumstances, this court without grants the liberty to the petitioners to approach the Hojai Municipal Board seeking permission to vend in some other locality so that they can carry out their livelihood. And upon the Hojai Municipal Board being approached, the chairman of the Hojai Municipal Board shall duly consider the same if otherwise permissible under law. This court, however, makes it clarifies that before filing such representations, the petitioners shall hand over clarify that the respondent number 3 and 4 shall be at liberty to proceed with the demolition of the open abandoned sheds on the northern side of the Hojai Notun Bazar, Emma, Kodoi, Narembi, Loop, Manipuri Mandir, and go ahead with the construction of the G-Bus 2 RCC market. With the above, the instant petition stands disposed of. IA, in view of the disposal of the petition, the interlocutory application stands clear. You have enjoyed how many? 4 years. Huh? Too much. What? Earning. Enough. This much also semblance of right is not there. Forget about many of the other things. Yes.
Wait, my lord. Respondent has not filed.
Huh? What do you want? So cause notice for vacating the flat in question. The present petitioner has been filed entirely condemned. The flat was allotted to the petitioner with Lakshmana, but the eviction notice has been issued by Rukmana, who is not an allotee of the.
It was murdered in the wrong person, name of the wrong person. One Vikipun Dekam. And on the first order of this honorable court, my lord.
Urban Development, Assam Housing. You are Assam State Housing.
Lord,
Then what happened? You want to throw him out?
Lordship, actually, I am not aware about this matter. I have today meet this matter also.
You are not aware.
Lord, as because of our
Any
name also
council
not
appearing on behalf of the Assam
Lordship.
State Housing Board
Lordship,
is
Lordship,
not aware of the matter.
Lordship,
Seek for an accommodation to
Kindly,
be listed.
Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship. Today our name also not reflected in the cause list, Lordship. That's why, Lordship.
Then why are you appearing?
Lordship.
My lord, earlier
I may be allowed to 1 week at least time, Lordship, so that I can obtain one instruction from the concerned authority.
Yes.
Then,
Mr.
Lordship,
T.R. Gogoi.
Lordship.
Mr. T.R. Gogoi, appearing on behalf of the respondent number 2,
Two.
submits
Lord.
that as his name, that he seeks, submits that he requires short accommodation in the matter
Lord.
to obtain instructions. to list the matter again on 29th of November 2023. The Mr. T.R. Gogoi shall obtain the necessary instructions in the matter and also would be at liberty to file the affidavit if so advised. The registry shall show the name of Mr. T.R. Gogoi as the standing counsel for the Assam State Housing.
Assam State Housing.
Yes. None appears on behalf of the petitioner on call. You have constructed
Seems to be, Lordship. If your Lordship comes to page,
PWD, you have constructed.
Lordship, that it's
if your Lordship comes to page 21, that is a representation before the Deputy Commissioner, whether this kind of
Without
application
giving permission.
the vernacular one.
Contract went so to affect BRD Pattal land, so the owner maybe to stop the.
English, Lordship may skip their English translation. Lordship may come to page 21. That will be better. Lord.
Yeah, read it.
May I read, Lord?
Yes.
মেডিপট্টা থকা পট্টাদাৰসকলৰ সন্মতি নোলোৱাকৈ ঠিকাদাৰে কালভাৰ্ট নিৰ্মাণ কৰিব বিচৰাত উক্ত কালভাৰ্টৰ কাম বন্ধ কৰোৱাৰ বাবদ আবেদন। সন্মান সহকাৰে নিম্ন স্বাক্ষৰকাৰী ৰাইজ চাৰি দুৱাৰ ৰাজহ চক্ৰ অন্তৰ্গত বুঢ়াগাঁও।
Does the land belong to the petitioner?
No, Lord, it's a road, Lordship. Calvert is there. In both the sides, there are paddy fields, Lord. So they want that this culvert should not be constructed, but from one report I have seen, Lordship, that because of that flood, Lordship, the road was
And
destroyed.
appears on behalf of the petitioner on call. Seems that the petitioner is not interested in instant proceed, for which the instant petition stands dismissed for non-prosecution. In bench 5, you get really unnecessary petitions. So many petitions are there unnecessary.
Sir, I have just received instructions to appear in the matter. Your Lordship kindly grant some time to complete the instruction.
Yes. You informed him very late. You informed him very late for him to appear. Who is appearing for Jorat? You?
I am for respond number 2. She is for. I am for respond number 1. Lord.
Yes. Response number 1. You are 2.
I am 2.
What is the matter about?
Lordship, they have challenged 2 notice, Lordship, issued by the Jorhat Municipal Board. Lord.
For what?
For to stop construction. To stop construction, Lord.
And
To
there is a
stop
stay?
construction. No, no stay.
Then have you constructed?
No.
I have already filed my affidavit, Lordship.
Only thing is that, Lord, a rejoinder affidavit to have been filed, which is not done, as I find out.
You have not filed?
But that has not been done. Your Lordship.
This affidavit was filed where response number 2 is on 12/10/2020.
Yes, sir.
And who is Nagesh Singh?
I am a representative.
Nagesh Singh is representing.
Where is the stop construction?
Top construction notice is there,
It's
Uh,
19,
page 19,
Page
19
19.
and
19
26.
and 20.
26. First one is
Regarding
19.
building, Abhijit, with regard to the, you are informed that though you have obtained the building permission on Patta number for building a shed that the Ramesh Prasad Singh the offenders have raised objection regarding construction and utility. Therefore, though the letter you have reported without usage of. Then
Then page 26.
page 22,
26.
20.
6.
27 is the Assamese, the vernacular original note.
Inform you although a permission was granted to you to demand you to this by your neighbor. You are hereby directed to the construction repair of the property something of the permission. Then what happened?
Thereafter, Miller to represent.
Then you replied to the notice.
Yes, 28, page 28 representation was
Then
filed.
application for reopen the grant permission you have
Yes.
asked for.
Yes, and thereafter nothing was done, the request was filed.
So therefore you filed it.
Yes.
Yes, why? Somebody opposes, you are going to stay all these things. There has to be a violation of the building bylaws or something to that
No,
effect.
Lordship, what happened in this, that the land is belong to me, Lordship. So they
No, not you. Yes, why have you done that?
Lordship, it is a complete civil dispute, Lordship. It is a civil dispute, Lordship.
Huh? Civil dispute.
Lordship,
And you are entering into the civil dispute.
Lordship, some mutation.
If they have any problem out there, you are not to enter into a civil dispute regarding permission or not. That is for the civil court to decide.
We have on Lordship 7.
No, madam.
Okay,
Tell me,
on-
what does Jorhat Municipal Board have to do with the dispute between him and him?
Lordship, on the basis of a complaint filed by respondent number,
So what?
we have issued this notice.
Understood. But have you mentioned in your notice why? You say he has complained. Why? There has been. Your jurisdiction would be if there is a violation of the setback, violation of the building. But if there is an interstate dispute between both, don't you have to think that it should be for the civil court to decide? Huh? Or you want that the civil court should not function? You become appointees of the High Court out here,
On the basis
Huh?
of the complaint, some
and you
mutation
issue
is pending.
injunctions.
So we have on
No,
the basis of that
You
comment,
can't. And there is no
But
stay.
you-
What have you done to his applications in the meantime? Get your instructions. You have not filed your affidavit also. What is your instructions? We'll have it next week.
Lordship.
In the meantime, Mr. Datta, you prepare. But that is your point which you will be arguing. What business do they have?
That is the only point.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
will file a report.
Yes. List the matter again on 24th of November 2023. On which date Ms.
RD.
Wednesday appearing on behalf of the respondent number 1 shall obtain necessary instruction as to on what basis the impugned notices of stop construction have been issued to the petitioner, as well as also what steps have been taken pursuant to the representation submitted by the petitioner for the purpose of renewal of the permission.
Public.
It is case, my lord, under the victim compensation act, my lord,
It is compensation which falls in bench 5.
that we stay, my
What
lord, police report-
compensation?
That we stay in police report there, my lord. You don't
Huh?
kindly see at page 10, my lord.
Ex gratia?
Yeah, under the victim compensation act,
Ex
my lord,
gratia under what?
my lord. Compensation, my lord.
Huh?
Victim compensation, my lord.
Which one?
My lord, in this case, my lord, due to the killing of the son of the petitioner, my lord,
By
by
terrorists.
some unknown miscreants, my lord.
So you come under 1511?
My lord, 357A. 357A of TRPC, my lord. Your
You are
document
claiming
ID,
under what provision?
my lord, that is 10 year lawsuit will kindly see the police report, my lord.
Huh?
Police report, your lawsuit will kindly see 10, my lord.
Member secretary.
Yes, my lord, I have submitted a representation before the member secretary.
Who killed?
Some unknown miscreant, my lord. The dead body of the son of the petitioner was found, my lord, but accused person is not, my lord, found, my lord. It's not traced out, my lord. And your lordship will find see at page 25, my lord, under a under
You
section-
applied before the member secretary.
Yes, my lord.
Then under 5
then-
lakhs.
Yes, my lord, 5 lakhs. But my lord, at page 25, my lord, as per section 357A, subsection 4, your lordship can see at page 25, my lord.
Page?
Page 25.
Uh.
My lord, subsection 4, my lord, where the offender is not traced or identified, but the victim is identified, and where no trial takes place, the victim or his defendant may make an application to the state or district legal services authority for award of compensation, my lord. In the next, my lord, 5, my lord, on receipt of such recommendations or on application under subsection 4, the state or the district legal service authority shall, after the inquiry, award adequate compensation by completing the inquiry, my lord.
Within 2 months, they took direction view to the member secretary, to the district legal. Have you made the district legal service authority? Wrong.
My lord,
Yes, you have made it.
my lord.
To pass the award, we need that as per the victim's compensation.
Yes, my lord.
এইটো দুমাহৰ ভিতৰত এৱাৰ্ডটো পাছ কৰিব আৰু তাৰপিছত এইখিনি এনেকে যায় এইকেইটা হোম এণ্ড পলিটিকেলৰ এয়া দিব এইটো আমাৰ জাজমেণ্ট আছে দেই
Page 18, page 18.
You have my judgment?
No, my lord. Judgment is not
Then you wait for the bench who passed the judgment to be there. Please the matter next week. You will get got hold of my judgment. If I write all these things, it will take a long time. Why should I?
policy is there, man.
Huh?
Policy is there. Page 18.
Fantastic. The policy is there, so there'll be another judge will be taking up, and on the basis of the policy, you'll get the order. Dispose of query. Yeah,
My lord,
yes.
petitioner before lordship is a driver under police department, Dr. Barham, my lord.
What do you want?
He made an accident, my lord, and claim in the tribunal, my lord, to get the award. And the claim in the claim petition,
He met an
section was
accident,
wrong.
previous heart, and he filed the MSc case, number, he correctly filed the case, and he proved that he is entitled to get appropriate. But in section may Why didn't you ask before the court?
My lord, now only liberty to file an
Where is
application,
that order?
my lord,
Asked by this court.
my lord, page 20, my lord.
Or Mr. Edith Chaudhary, the learning council appearing on behalf of in view of the proposition to the question.
Yes, my lord, I made a wrong, my lord, by putting the section, my lord. Now my only prayer is that, my lord, I will correctly, my lord, file a case, my lord, that liberty may be granted. Otherwise, he will not get the award. He is a ex-serviceman, my lord. He is now 60 years old. He worked under police department, my lord, Dr. Barham. My lord, the accident was taken place, it was correct.
Why you are not filing a review out there and ask that leave? How can this court in
Review-
226
review-
grant you the liberty? Tell me how.
My lord,
You see, you filed under a particular provision that was dismissed by the court. You filed an appeal before this court. This court held on the basis of a Supreme Court judgment rightly or wrongly has passed.
Correctly, my lord.
You have not challenged it.
I am not going to challenge.
You have not challenged. Now, matter ends there. Now, unless you seek for the liberty by way of an IA, how can you do that? Tell me.
I think, my lord, the correct, my lord,
I'll
the
keep the
tribunal
matter
correct-
pending.
My lord, the tribunal correctly passed the order, my lord, and as well as this honorable court also, my lord. Only prayer is that, my lord, I am going to file another claim petition, my lord, with correct section, my lord, correct provision. My lord, my lord.
Why do you need a writ for
Otherwise-
that? Why should I issue a writ? You are anticipating something which you have not done it.
My lord, since it is this.
Whether you are in a position to do it, to file it, is a fact which would be considered by the tribunal. How you are asking for a issuance of a writ at this stage? You file it.
My lord,
You file that application. You have two options. Either seek for a leave in that by filing an IA, because this court can't touch this. File IA, or you file it. If it gets dismissed, then you come. But you are today asking that you are going to file it, so I should protect you beforehand. How is it possible?
Oh my.
Withdraw. Learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner submits that he will withdraw the that taking into account that the court taking into account the order judgment dated 29/5/2018 passed in MAC case number MAC appeal number 315/2013, the learned counsel would not would be well advised to approach to, should I mention it? No, no. I would not mention it. You do it. The learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner submits that he would not like to press the instant petition. Rather, he would take the appropriate steps as required under law for getting the compensation. So, taking into account the above, the instant petition stands dismissed and closed on withdrawal. The withdrawal of the instant petition shall not prejudice the petitioner in respect to any proceeding so initiated by the petitioner.
I can put 39 interim order is
39 doesn't. and 40.
39.
NF Railways. Pleadings completed, list the matter on demand on which the endeavor shall be. Till then, the interim order shall continue. Okay. List the matter again on 28th of November 2023. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the 39.
Number 14 seconds. অটোমেটিক আহিব নে?
next arrow তারপরে চ্যান্টিং করে একটু ডালো আরো চ্যান্টিং করে আরো একটা বালতি আছে এই নেক্সট আরো তার বালতি আগে হাতে হাতে তার মাথাও আর মাথা